Hey, Shep.
Hey, Asha. How are you?
Your receptionist is a bitch. She never looks at me when I'm talking to her. And I watch to see if she's like that with everybody else, and she isn't.
I apologize on her behalf for this mishap. I'll talk to her about this. How's the baby?
Baby is fine. Extremely lively, but my love is fine.
Great. I'm excited for you, Asha. Well, last session, we agreed that we would open this envelope today. Are you ready?
I don't want to take my blessing.
Take my blessing.
I don't want to start preparing myself for what I think could happen.
What do you think could happen?
Dr. Shepard, you know I don't want to talk to you about this. I like you. You're cool.
Why don't you want to talk to me about this?
Shep, my insurance has me here, but I don't want to talk to you about this. You wouldn't understand this.
Asha, I understand how you feel. I know that I'm not your preference, but I need you to know that I'm a trained professional and that therapy is uncomfortable. If we don't get uncomfortable, then we're not really hitting the issues.
Shep, you've never had these experiences.
Asha, what do you think could happen when you have this
I
child?
don't want to talk about this.
What are you afraid
I
of?
don't want to talk about
Do you
this.
think you're too young?
No.
Is it because it's your first
No.
child? Do you prefer one sex over the other?
No.
Then Asha, what's the problem?
Everything. Everything that's happening and everything that's been happening. Shep, you don't understand. Nobody values us. If I have a daughter, she'll be ostracized if she's light-skinned. She'll be ridiculed if she's dark-skinned. She'll be objectified and called a bitch if she stands up for herself. If her hair's too fine, girls won't like her. If her hair's too kinky, guys won't like her. That's probably why I cut all of mine off. If I have a son, if I have a boy, I don't even want to think about having a boy.
Why?
Because he'll be black. He'll be crippled before he's even born because he's black. And I'd overcompensate for that, further crippling him and allowing him to believe that things come easy when they don't. And the world will be bursting at the seams to prove to him otherwise. I can't have a son. He wouldn't have a fair chance.
How would the world be bursting at the seams?
I can't be sure that the world wouldn't overcome him. Society has a way of swallowing black males. It devours them. It seems as if at a certain age, they lose their sense of self, if they'd ever even found it. They get wrapped up in bullshit, like being the man. And I wouldn't know how to stop that. I would try to protect my son, but I don't know if I could be effective, if I could save him.
How would you protect him?
I don't know. But I try. I know more about myself, so he'd know more about myself, about our culture. I have to make sure he had influential males in his life. Positive men, good men, God-fearing men.
Sounds like you do know how you would protect him.
Maybe. But I'm damned if I do. I'm damned if I don't. Either way, I'm not ready.
You're not ready for what?
I'm not ready to birth and raise a child that will have to face experiences that I've never had and I don't understand.
What experiences have you had?
Tons. And it's always something simple. Like yesterday, walking to the store. She almost fell off the sidewalk trying to avoid me. She shook her head like she was disgusted with me. And he said, "You're beautiful, Star." And the other guy says, "And you got a fat ass too."
How did it make you feel?
How did it make me feel? Have you been listening? It was completely disheartening. It doesn't matter the sex of the child. They're going to be judged either way.
Why would it be judged?
Because I am daily. Because I'm black. Because I'm a woman. I'm pregnant. I'm invisible. My feelings don't matter.
I understand
You're so articulate. You're so well spoken. Are you serious? I'm a cum laude graduate. What the fuck am I supposed to sound like? This is why, Doc, it doesn't matter if it's a boy or a girl. They're damned either way.
You can't control other people's reactions.
Everybody's always talking. But they don't know. They don't know. I'm not a bitch. I'm not being rude. I'm not being overly aggressive. I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want them to know that I'm here and I'm human.
But Asha, you've grown through every experience you've had. You're a 23-year-old master's student, and you secured one of the best internships in your field. And you haven't even graduated yet. The world has prepared you for everything that could happen, and it's made you stronger. Your child will be strong because they have you.
All's my life I has to fight, nigga. All's my life hard times like yeah, bad trips like yeah. Nazareth, I'm fucked up, homie, you fucked up, but if God got us,